Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Veach Season. We are your guest hosts, Rocky Magaña and Kramer Sansone, and we have no idea what in the hell we are talking about today. What's going on with one another? I rolled straight up into this studio, and I ambushed Kramer by hitting record.
You sure did.
Without saying a single damn word to him. So we're going raw. This is Veach Season after dark.
We're raw dogging it, baby.
Preseason raw dogging it. Completely all 10 toes standing on business and all 4 inches deep as we go. It's just listen, Bernie Mac once said once upon a time when he was a young man, and this is how young he was. This was on I think it was Def Comedy Jam when Martin Lawrence was like the host and was opening for him and was emceeing, and he opened and he brought it out Bernie Mac, and he walks out and he goes, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. This is how he starts it off, right? Just walks right up. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. You know why? Because I got a King Kong in my pants. Just goes off on how big his dick is. And then he leads up to, he's like, and the big one of the big bits he has, he's like, because y'all know something here right now. Fucking ain't nothing but 50 pumps. That's all you got. You can go fast, you can go slow. All you got is 50 pumps.
That's crazy.
And how's it going, Rocky? Listen, podcasting ain't nothing but 60 minutes. You can talk fast, you can talk slow, you can talk about bullshit, you can talk about a lot of really interesting, engaging content. But podcasting ain't nothing but 60 minutes, Kramer.
Oh yeah. How we doing?
Oh, beautiful. It's a beautiful day.
You scared the crap out of me. If I'm being honest. Scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, I know. I saw you. I actually snuck in. I saw that you weren't paying attention. You were on your phone, and I set everything up, and then I took myself back out of the studio really quick so that if you looked up, you wouldn't see me, and then got a couple things, made sure my headphones and everything were good to go, and then I came back in and just hit play and went.
Smart. Good job.
Sneaky like a ninja, bro. And you could tell that I was sneaking around because I think my lighting is a little bit off here. I kind of look like...
Yeah, I'm trying to get my lighting right, but I think we're good.
I kind of look like a hologram, I think.
You look great. You look
one of those hologram cards where you turn it side to side and it makes the guy move like this.
Yes.
Like that, yeah.
No, I just feel like I'm blending into my wall right now.
You do. You're kind of giving me What We Do in the Shadows vibes.
What We Do in the Shadows. I mean,
have you ever seen that movie or that show?
No, I haven't. No,
it's a movie and a show. It's on FX. You should check it out. It's a vampire mockumentary.
So I look like a vampire right now. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, you look like
the sun terrifies me.
You look like what's his face from True Blood, the tall Norse looking guy. From True Blood. That's who you look like.
I don't know. I have no idea. No recollection.
Well, I can't remember his name, but I'm going back and I'm rewatching. Well, I'm not rewatching. I never finished the last 2 seasons of Atlanta, right? Did you ever watch Atlanta?
Yeah, I've actually watched the first 3 seasons of it.
So then you'll know this guy. So then season 3, when he goes to the spoiler alert, everybody, if you're planning on watching season 3 of Atlanta and you haven't watched it yet, 6 years after it came out, plug your ears. Okay, towards the end of season 3, when V is acting like she has a French accent the whole time, right, in that one episode, and her friend who's there to pee on somebody, sees her, right? She walks around with the big baguette and she beats the shit out of the guy with it.
Yes.
Okay, so they go to that fancy ass party where her boyfriend is frying up human hands and feeding them to people. If people haven't seen this show or don't know what this show is, this story sounds completely fucking insane.
Right. It's that's a gnarly season. Season 3 was wild.
It was awesome. But anyway, so remember the guy, the tall, skinny actor guy who's shame jerking off in the bathroom when they yell at him?
Yes.
That's the guy from True Blood.
I'm not that guy.
You're not the guy shame jerking off in the bathroom at an elitist party while everybody's downstairs eating like chicken fried human hands,
which is just absolutely oh man, that's what they've been doing with them babies.
I mean, okay, so here's the deal. All right, imagine you're maybe a different culture, different place, and you know that the person that maybe the person just got hit by a car, but they were like a grass-fed vegan human that's just like ate nothing but like vegan food their whole life.
Okay.
And somebody was like, "Here, I'm gonna grill up hand. It's like this buffalo wing of a human part. Would you try it?"
If it didn't look like it was fingers or a human hand, why not?
So like so if somebody's like if it's like the equivalent of like a flaps of like a buffalo wing, but it's a human finger, right? Like it's like two human fingers like this cut and then like
That's
buffalo wing
crazy.
sauce. There's no way you would eat that. But if it was like boneless
Oh
human
yeah,
wings,
like
yeah,
shaped like McDonald's nuggets. Yeah, you
yeah,
know me,
like
I'm
strips,
devouring that.
yeah, just
Yeah,
like popcorn chicken just by the
I'll
handfuls.
start popping them all back.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're good. We're fine.
yeah. I mean,
As long as I know
they call
where the source is from, I'll eat it.
well, there's Samoan tribes that had like that's the Samoans because Samoan culture doesn't obviously they're not cannibals, but in Samoa there were other tribes that are no longer around
I'm
that
sure.
practice cannibalism, and they called humans long pig because they said that humans tasted like pig, and so they refer to humans as long pig.
So you think we taste good then?
I think we probably taste delicious. And
I
the
don't
only
know.
reason why I say that, here's the only reason why I say that, Kramer, is when you think about like we have no natural predators, right? In the animal kingdom
That's
who
right.
like
Yeah.
seek us out, right?
No, unless
But
you're swimming around the swamp.
well, no, but listen, whenever you hear a story about like a shark that eats a human or like a tiger in like India or another place where tigers are indigenous, eats a human, after that point that like big cat only eats humans from there on out. It's like once they get a taste of humans, they're like, "Oh, yeah, this is the shit. This is the A5 Wagyu,
Oh,
beef
so you think we'd
of
be
the animal
attacked
kingdom."
more if we tasted better then?
No, I think that most animals don't know what we taste like because we're the top of the food chain and we don't have any natural
Okay.
predators. But when they do get one of us, they're like, "Oh shit, this is what I've been missing out on. These things taste amazing." And then they just like only eat humans from then on out. And then of course, because we're top of the food chain, we hunt them down and kill them.
Oh
And we're
yeah.
like, well,
We've
sorry,
got
bro.
guns. They don't. Unless it's
Yeah,
like those Chinese wolves that have robot arms that shoot guns.
yeah, unless it's like that episode of Black Mirror where those dogs were hunting and they had guns
No,
as
that's
well.
literally what technology they have overseas.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee that our government probably has it as well.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. But yeah, and so, but no, but yeah, and so they only eat humans after that, and so I think that probably if we weren't so smart and we weren't at the top of the food chain, we would definitely just be getting the shit eaten out of us. I bet you before we evolved into being like upright like Homo sapiens, that like our ancestors, I mean, just I bet you dinosaurs just ate the fuck out of us
Well,
like on a
did we
daily
have were
basis.
there humans though around that era?
No, there weren't. There weren't. Now, if you want to get scientific and match up the timelines, no, dinosaurs
Sorry, I keep it like most
predated
recently.
us
Yeah, no, they've by millions of years.
by millions of years. There was only very small mouse-like mammals at that point that we ended up, evolving.
No. We were part of the comet that was coming on, hitting the Earth, and
We're
we
the
were the
same
little
comet
particles.
that squids and octopuses and cuttlefish came in on.
Oh yeah, those keep coming daily.
Listen, I believe it. 100%. Ancient seeding theory.
Heck, I was
It's
just
the only
watching.
thing that makes sense.
Just watching something. There's gonna be a comet's gonna pass by here within the next it's 2025, the next 6 years, and it could be close.
Well, if you think about it, here's the crazy thing. I actually saw this on what was that Neil deGrasse Tyson show that he had that was about like it was Cosmos, right?
Yes.
I believe this was actually on an episode of Cosmos. They were talking about like the different theories of like how life originated on Earth, and one of the predominant ones that's out there is there's an issue with evolution in the sense that evolution is like billions of years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like 100 million years ago, there was a cataclysmic event, not when the dinosaurs died, but like, or maybe it was like even further back, maybe like a single billion years ago, something like that. But like, there's a cataclysmic event, and the entire Earth was covered in lava from volcanic eruptions, right?
And
And
a
then
solid chunk of the earth was, yes.
yeah, but like the entire earth at one point was covered in lava.
Yeah.
It went from having water, biodiversity, everything, huge explosion, lava covering it.
Yeah, it's a natural reset.
And then it took like 3 million years for it to cool down and for ozone layer to return and everything like that. But then all of a sudden we have evolution, animals that have evolved over billions of years, but we don't have billions of years of timeline in order for them to evolve. So the idea is that the explosion of the magma was so great that it threw parts of Earth's core into space. And it was like gravitationally chilling out there for a super long time. Then as the ozone layer built up and the gravitational pull eventually pulled it back and down to Earth, and Earth like reseated itself.
That sounds absolutely crazy. All right, I'm about to. I need to
and
drive
that basically
down Neil.
like the eggs were like basically like cryogenically frozen in space, chilling there for a really long time.
I mean, it kind of makes sense actually.
And then then Earth reseated itself. It's like one of the theories out there of how Earth.
It could make sense.
But if Earth was able to reseed itself, then life also could have come from another asteroid strike. The asteroid that took out the dinosaurs could have brought octopuses here.
It's true, and they're covered the place. The things are weird. Those might be the weirdest creatures in the sea, I think.
They are. Well, so octopuses are the only animals. I don't eat octopus because like.
Oh, can you imagine that they have the tentacles going down your throat? Oh man, dude, that's disgusting.
That's essentially what calamari is.
That's gross. I don't eat that kind of seafood. Plus, also, if I'm going to order that here in the Midwest, there's no way I'm ordering that in the Midwest.
Yeah,
because that ain't going to be good.
No way ordering that Midwest. But here's the thing that's crazy about octopuses is that they can rewrite their RNA on command, which means that they can like change their texture.
Oh, they're alien.
All their skin pigmentation, their shape, everything on command to camouflage themselves. And the only hard bone that they have in their entire body is their beak, which means that they can fit themselves through any hole that the beak will fit through.
It's crazy.
That is insanity.
Yeah,
and the fact that you have octopuses that are like microscopically big or like the tiny, like the blue ring octopus is this big and it'll kill you if it stings you. But there's also the gigantic, like 20,000 leagues under the sea octopuses as well, right? Like they're just such a crazy diversity of species too. And they're so effing smart that like, oh my gosh, is this now an octopus podcast? Sure.
It could be. Veach season, baby.
Fuck football. We now talk about octopuses on this podcast.
Love it.
Octopuses and cannibalism.
Welcome to Veach season.
Welcome to
Brett wouldn't want any better. Baby.
Brett wouldn't want any other way. And listen, Brett would be here today, but he's actually binge watching that Hurricane Katrina documentary series that just came out. It's like 20 years after the fact, and so
didn't know that was the case. Didn't know that was happening.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of in that realm of that area of watching TV stuff right now. Not from like documentaries, but shows that were happening during then.
Yeah, what are you watching?
I just finished The Sopranos with the first watch, and now I'm on The Wire.
Look at you go! Are you watching The Wire because you want to see what DC was like before all the homeless people were told to leave?
Oh, I guess that's funny.
Yeah. They just leave. Hey, you guys leave. If they had somewhere to go, don't you think they would have already gone there, dude?
That's a good point. I'm watching it. We're a handful of episodes in it right now, so it's getting good.
Yeah, actually, I've never watched The Wire, but I hear it's highly recommended.
Heck, you've never watched The Sopranos, bro. You need to do both.
I tell you what, like there was like a blackout like area there for me in like the early 2000s where
you were just doing Rocky stuff. You're just pounding around.
Shit. I was getting blocked by Brandon Flowers on Twitter.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Because that's okay.
It was not one of my better moments, but I may have
what'd you do?
Well, so it was right after like the Chiefs had gone like 2-10 or something like that, right? And
shout out Ricky Stanzi.
Yeah, and I was making, I think I made $24,000 that year. Like I was poor as shit, right? But
Okay.
I went to every single home game. I literally spent like 30% of my earnings that year on Chiefs games, and they won like 2 games. And then I like happened to be on Twitter, and Brandon Flowers, this is when Derek Carr left and got like a new contract. And he was like, "Yeah, my guy got the bag. Blah 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 blah. He deserves everything." And I was just like, couldn't take it anymore. And I was like, you know what? I want my money back.
Oh
You
my
guys played
gosh.
like shit. I want my money back. I spent 30% of my earnings to come and watch you guys like garbage football, and I want my money back. And then he actually engaged with me and like yelled at me and like cussed me out and then like
Are you?
blocked me.
That's crazy. And he blocked you
Yeah.
after. I mean, as long. Which
Yeah, he blocked
that's
me.
kind of crummy. If you're gonna engage back to the person, I think that you shouldn't be able to block them.
Listen, I didn't say anything that like it's going to get me canceled,
But
but
still,
I did say some pretty dickhead things to him about his play and the Chiefs' overall play in the season. It was not one of my brighter moments. I was a younger version of myself, and like you think about how irresponsible and kind of jackassy this version of myself is. This is like the older, mature Rocky.
oh boy,
Like just imagine what like a 24-year-old version of this was.
I mean, loose cannon. Call you Brian Pillman.
Yeah. Listen, it is like Brian Cushing.
Oh boy.
No, not that bad. I was never on the juice. You know, but let's face it. As an athlete, I was offered steroids because I mean, what athlete hasn't been offered?
I've never been offered.
Really?
Never been offered. I'm okay with that.
You know what? It's probably also because when I grew up and the age I grew up in, like if you think about when I was like a senior in high school, was like Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa,
That's a good point.
home run race, right? Where like Balco was just like handing out steroids to everybody. And literally in wrestling growing up in Kansas, I knew at least 10 guys who were high school wrestlers who were using steroids.
Wow.
That were friends of mine. Like it was like
they offered you.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I didn't ever use them. But like there was like,
did you see it happen? See him?
No, I didn't. No, but I knew for a fact that they were. They told me they were. But like there was a lot of guys back then in like high school sports who were.
Then for my high school era, that was not the case. It was just all the smelling salts and pre-workout, and you know it.
You guys are all like, "Oh, I got this." Like,
no, there's some people I know that juice.
I got this vegan creatine here, bro, and I'm gonna just burn some incense, and then I'm gonna shavasana the shit out of this third eye, and I'm just gonna get centered and ready to go for my game.
That's basically how it was.
Listen, it works actually better than any other sort of hype up. Like, honest to God, I wrestled my best when I was just like completely chill. If I ever tried to like psych myself up and be like, "Let's go," or like any football game or anything, I always performed worse than if I was just like chill and relaxed and confident that I was just going to go out there and do awesome. Which is why I think I actually was probably a better baseball player than I was at any other sport, because I was just so much more relaxed at the plate than I was wrestling or anything. There's like, you know what I mean? Like I was just like so much more relaxed playing baseball than I was any other sport. And so there wasn't any sort of like anxiety about like, what if I lose? What if I mess up? What if this happens? I didn't have to try to like get super aggressive to go out there and like dominate and blah, blah, blah. It's just see the ball, hit the ball.
Yeah. That's
you know what I
baseball.
mean?
That's why I love baseball.
I love baseball too. It's such a pure sport. This was my first sport I ever played. And yeah, it's a beautiful game.
Yeah, no, I could talk hours and hours and hours about baseball, but you already know this.
Yeah, well, so could I.
And I still play baseball to this day, so it's like.
What's your average? What's your average, bro?
Actually, this has kind of been a down year for some reason on the batting average side. I'm batting like a 210, but I do lead the. Listen, no, I don't understand it. I think the book's messed up because I lead the team in RBIs with I think 22, and I do have a home run on the season. I don't know what I've done to the scorekeeper. I guess to get some hits off my. I don't know. I'm driving the ball though. That's all that matters.
A lot of fielders' choices. A lot of
sack
fly rules.
Yeah, dude, I'm putting the runners in. They're scoring at least. The runners are scoring.
Errors. Listen, there was one year. This is Little League. This isn't like even when I played like junior high or high school. This is like Little League. I was 9 years old. And for some reason that year, I couldn't hit the ball. I just couldn't hit at all. Like I started playing Little League when I was 6, could hit the ball. Like coach pitch, hit the ball. 7, could hit the ball. 8, really good hitter. 9, I had 2 hits the entire season.
Oh boy!
But it was also like one of the first years where kids are pitching, right? And so I had 2 hits the whole season, but I led my team in on base percentage.
Hey, there you go.
Because I just leaned into every pitch, bro. Every single pitch. I knew I wasn't going to hit. I couldn't hit that year. I just leaned into every pitch and just got hit by a pitch.
You're going to take it because you're a brick wall.
Literally, like I had so many games where like I was like 0 for 0 with like 4 hit by pitches.
That's amazing.
And then I would steal second and steal third. And then next thing you know, I'm sitting on third base, baby. Never even swung the bat.
Hey, I mean, it works. Your on-base percentage is high. I bet you scored a lot of runs. You stealing bases. You got them quick feet still?
Listen, I was out there doing Moneyball before, like, but when
Okay.
Moneyball was still just a gleam in like Billy Bean's eye.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. You want to know where Moneyball started?
He started
this
it
guy right here.
He went to Rocky's little league games just to scouting them. Like, huh, interesting. I'm taking notes right here. Yep. Get on base. OBP.
On base. Yeah, OBP. It doesn't matter. Average doesn't matter. Just OBP. Just keep the line moving. That's all you got to do. Anyway, so this
Veach
is actually
season, baby.
Veach season, baby. This is just a Chiefs podcast, and so far we're going. This podcast is about as good as Rickety Cricket's dreadlocks.
Oh boy, those are
in the new season of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Good point. Great episode. Wild one actually. I guess Frank's me on the Golden Bachelor, so that's good.
Listen, if he can do it, then any of us can do it. It gives hope for all of us out there that we can someday be the Golden Bachelor. Would you ever be on like the Bachelor? Like, so say like, obviously you're about to be a very happily married man, so you're no longer
actually got a month away. Actually,
yeah, you have almost 1 month exactly. I have 11 days whether or not to RSVP before Caitlin murders me for not RSVP.
I'm assuming you got those messages on Friday.
Of course I did. But I also, for a fact, I have the invitation on my refrigerator in my kitchen right now where it says, please RSVP by 8:23. And I'm like, listen, don't pressure me a full 11 days ahead of the deadline. I'm a guy. I'm a guy. I know when my deadline is, and I'm going to do it right before the damn moment because you gave me a day. I'm going to do it on the day.
I had so many people on Friday text me and say, hey, did you get, I'm pretty sure I RSVP'd. Can you double check? Like, oh my gosh, what happened? I had so many people asking.
Did not sent out like a random, like automated message.
Then at least because my bachelor party was past weekend. So everyone was like, yo, I got your message and we RSVP'd. I'm like, what are you talking about?
How was the bachelor party?
I survived.
Did you come back covered in glitter?
No.
Smelling like bad decisions?
No, but I probably got a solid maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 hours. I don't even say 7. About 6 hours of sleep the entire weekend.
Oh my gosh. I won't make you divulge any of your secrets here in public to everybody else.
Oh, I was listening to a lot of booze. And some great steak. Oh man, great steak.
Just booze and meat. That's all you need in life.
Well, it was funny because Friday night there was literally no sides. We literally had a pork butt and ribs.
That's beautiful. Where'd you guys get them? Did you smoke them yourself, or did you?
Yeah, I had a friend smoke them. Shout out Darb.
That's what's up, Darb. Did he smoke them on what kind of smoker? Is it a pellet smoker?
That part I don't know. He just said, "Hey, I got you."
A green egg. Okay.
Don't know. Well, honestly, whatever it was, whatever he did, fantastic.
That's beautiful. I remember every now and again during the summertime, the Publix here will have these like deals on like steaks where it's like the 3-packs are on sale. And if I'm ever like by myself, I'll just like go and buy a 3-pack of steaks and wake up and then like grill all 3 of them and have like a steak for like breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Hell yeah.
And have like a 3 ribeye day and just like
that's a satisfying day. I could just eat meat.
Live off the protein. Oh, I could eat meat for hours. I could just devour, just stuff my mouth full of meat, just all the way from like the entrance of my mouth down my throat, full of meat.
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
You like thick meat in your throat, Kramer?
I'm not a big thick cut kind of guy, especially when it comes to my steak.
You like it? You like more of a petite
No,
meat?
not petite. Just like not a thick one. You cut the thickness of this in half. It's like right here. That's a good
Mm-hmm.
thick cut of meat.
And he just.
A little
What about
pink on the inside.
sausages? You
I
like
don't eat enough
sausage?
sausage. Don't eat enough sausage. Don't eat
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. So, I'm a big proponent of sausages. I feel like they're just so good.
What kind of sausages? Like the regular sausages or breakfast sausage or
So I mean, I celebrate all sausage, but I like a bratwurst or like a
See, I do. Yeah, if I go to a game, yeah, that's what I'm getting.
or like a kielbasa. Like kielbasas are nice. When I went to Czech Republic for a week one time by myself on like a whim. I bought my ticket 48 hours before I left. Long story short, I had like too much PTO, and my work at the time was like, you have to take 2 weeks off because you have too much PTO. You like capped out. And I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I just like went home and I got on Travelocity, and there was like $500 round trip ticket to Czech Republic. And it was like, this is probably like 2010 ish,
Yeah, that sounds
2000.
very cheap.
Yeah. And so it was $500 round trip, and it included hotel.
Oh yeah, that's so definitely.
It was like a last minute deal, and it left in 48 hours. And so I just bought it, and I just went to the Czech Republic for a week, and I had no plans. I just literally went to Prague and just walked around Prague for a week. And I just knew that I had a roof over my head. And so they had these kielbasa stands there where it was like $1 for like an 18-inch kielbasa.
Amazing.
And so I just lived off kielbasas for a week and drank beer in Prague for a week and just walked
That's
St. Peter's Bridge.
That's
And
amazing.
then I went to a soccer game. The last day I was there, the Sporting Praha was playing, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, "What's fun to do?" And they're like, "Oh, the soccer team's playing." I was like, "Sweet."
Do you speak English there?
No. Actually, most people don't speak English there. It's like very broken English, and so I literally went like almost an entire week without talking to anybody.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's crazy.
it was so weird. I literally just walked around in silence for like a week straight, and it was so almost like it was like it's so hard to even put into words. It wasn't a bad thing. It was like reality warping almost, right? Where like you like over time after like the first 2 days.
It's almost like you got placed in somewhere you have no idea what it is.
Well, yeah, but
You
like
got to figure it out on your own.
even like after the first 2 days, like when I got back to the hotel, it'd been like 2 days and I'd said like 3 words, right? And so then I got back to the hotel, and like the person at the front desk was like saying, "Hey, good evening" to me or something like that. I almost found it like hard to like say
Talk?
words, to like
Wow.
talk. Like I found like it was so weird. Like I was just so used to being silent. And then um I went to this coffee shop, and this guy was like talking to me who worked there. He was a really nice guy. It was probably like day 5, and he was talking to me, and I was like, it's crazy that I like haven't really said it too much in this week. And he's like, oh, and he spoke really good English. One of the only people I met had really good English, because he goes, you have to speak. Speech is what makes us human. It's our humanity. And I was like, oh, whoa. And so, but anyway, last day I was there, I was like, what should I do? And they were like, oh, go see the soccer game. And so, but this is like one of the only times where I actually did kind of speak a little bit, even though I didn't know what I was saying, because I went to the subway, and like where I was staying in town was kind of downtown area, and like the stadium is kind of a situation where it's like out on the outskirts a little bit. And so I had to take like 3 subway changes to get out there.
Oof, that's
And
rough.
by the time I got to the second or third subway change, though, all the fans were starting to like get on the subway also.
So you're gonna follow along.
Yeah, so I just started following the crowds. Wouldn't get lost, but it like everybody was like singing and chanting on the subway as we're going through, and it's packed with like fans. And then we all walk off the subway together, and we walk up the stands, and everybody has their scarves over their head, and they're walking down the street, and it's probably like a mile walk from like the subway station to the stadium. It's like a straight shot, and the street is lined with like people like selling beer out of their coolers and like t-shirts and scarves. And so I walked over and bought a scarf and got some beers, and everybody's like, and like it's probably guys just like probably not anymore, but back then dudes would just like piss on the street kind of thing, right? And so like guys were like stopping on the side of the street and just taking a piss, and everybody's just marching and talking and singing. They're all singing, so I'm sitting there marching down the street with my scarf over my head, just singing in Czech, having no idea what in the hell I'm saying, hoping it's not like some kind of weird white supremacist shit, and just like walking down, just singing. And And then I get to the stadium and I didn't have a ticket yet, but I knew it wasn't sold out. And they weren't even on the Euro yet at that point. It was like, and maybe they were on the, they were on the Euro. But I had like the smallest thing I had was like a 50 euro bill or something like that. Right. And so I was just like, I didn't speak Czech. The guy at the ticket agent didn't speak Czech either. So I just like slid him the money across and I was like, one, like that. And the dude, and the guy just gave me back my ticket. And then I was like, okay, cool. And then he gave me back like 48 euros and change. Like almost all the money back. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, cool. And so then I went around to the ticket person, and the ticket person spoke English. And so she checked my ticket. And she goes, okay, your seat's just right over there. And the ticket that you got comes with a 32-ounce beer and a free kielbasa.
Yeah.
She's like a big beer. It's like a 32-ounce beer and a free kielbasa. I was like, whoa, cool. So she goes, just take it over there and show them your ticket and they'll give it to you. So I walked over to the snack stand and the guy gave me a kielbasa and this gigantic beer. And then I was like, okay, so let me go find my seat. It was first row midfield seats.
Dude,
like best seat in the house. And it was so cheap. I was just like, where the F am I? This is like such a fever dream. And it was literally one of the greatest moments of my life. One of the greatest decisions I ever did was deciding to buy that ticket to Prague on 48 hours notice and just go.
That's amazing. Dude, that's amazing. That's a hell of a story right there.
When life gives you opportunities to say, fuck it, I'm doing it, just do it.
You can have a sausage in Prague.
You can end up having a sausage in Prague. Right?
Dude, I wish that like there was something like that the NFL could do. And, like they can make more spectacle of it. I don't see what's 100%. Stopping them. I don't understand what's stopping them.
Nothing's stopping them other than just money.
Yeah, greed.
Greed, money. They want to license everything. Like, I mean, I guarantee you that the scarf that I have, it's still in my closet, actually in my bedroom. I'll bring it next week so you can see
Please
it.
Please do.
But I guarantee it's not officially licensed.
I mean, who the hell cares?
Yeah, I don't care. I don't give a shit. It's like one of my pride and joys, one of my favorite possessions that I own. But yeah, Veach season, baby.
You never know what you're gonna get. Never know what you're gonna get.
32 minutes into this podcast, I got a question for you, Kramer. What's hot with Krame Dog?
Well, we'll actually get on almost relatively the paid programming. Well, it's not paid programming. We don't make you pay for this. But by the way, thank you for listening. If you haven't done so, please like this video. If you're on YouTube, and also leave that 5-star review, which we do have a 5-star review, but we'll get to that later on. But what's hot with Krame Dog?
You have OnlyFans now.
No.
Oh shit.
Did you see the 70-yard field goal Cam Little hit in the Jacksonville Jaguars?
I didn't see it, but I saw the story.
Oh my gosh, Rocky. He was on the 40-yard line of his side, and he put it through he had distance for more. Like I hope. It sucks that this isn't like an NFL record because it's preseason, but I'm hoping at some point every single preseason we at least acknowledge the fact that Cam Little did this. But I don't take this out of the realm of speculation. This is going to happen this upcoming season. I think we're going to see a 70-yard field goal truly be made, whether if it is Cam Little doing it or somebody else, because these guys' legs are getting more accurate each single season. It is incredible.
Well, it's like you saw Butker's 53-yarder he had. It was like literally it looked like he wasn't even trying.
Yeah, no, it's true.
It was crazy. No, but 100%. I think especially with these teams that kick indoors as well. Or like in Denver on a nice day, like there's somebody who's going to kick it 70 yards.
Easily.
It's just a matter of time.
It's going to happen this year. I guarantee it will. I mean, it kind of already has, even though it's preseason, which sucks. That absolutely sucks. This won't actually be an NFL record.
It should count because it was like a sanctioned game.
It's preseason though, man.
I know. Blah 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 blah. I'm not saying it has to go on like his totals for his career stats or anything, but like if somebody hit the longest home run in history in a spring training game, it should still count as the longest home run in history because somebody physically hit the longest home run in history.
That's why at least acknowledge it every single whether it is spring training for a home run in this case scenario.
Listen, it may not be acknowledged by the NFL, but like Guinness Book of World Records or somebody needs to like.
Damn it!
Like
Veach season acknowledges it.
Like that's the whole thing. It's like it doesn't have to be like an official stat for the NFL, but it's still the longest field goal ever made in history.
Guinness Book of World Records should step in on this easily.
Yeah,
Come on,
Guinness.
70.
Guinness.
Guinness.
Sponsorship deals. Just come and talk to us. Whatever. So that's what's up with Krame Dog.
Yeah.
Also in the news this week, Halle Berry's ex-husband was on a podcast. Not this podcast, obviously. We wouldn't let that asshole on our podcast.
I mean, I wouldn't mind talking to David Justice. I'd talk ball with him.
Nah.
I'm not gonna talk about cooking with him though.
Nah. You know what? Fuck David Justice.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I don't like him. Fuck him, Yankee. But he was on there saying that like
was he a Yankee?
Nope. Yeah, David Justice was a Yankee. He flipped me off when he was a Yankee. He was a Brave and a Yankee.
Okay then.
When he played with the Yankees, he flipped me off. And when I was in left field of Kaufman.
You have every right to say that then.
Yeah, well, I said some very off-color things to him from the outfield because it was left field GA. Back in the day, you would say some very off-color things to the left fielders. That's why they say like now. That's why athletes are all sensitive, saying fans feel entitled to say whatever they want from the stands. Like I'm the guy that ruined it for fans everywhere.
Good job, thank you, Rocky. Appreciate that.
I didn't say anything that off-color. Don't worry. Like I said, I never said anything that would get me canceled. It was just
unless you're that White Sox guy that was talking about Ketel Marte's mother, which
it was cool. It had to do with essentially this was back in the day when he was also with Mariah Carey for a small period of time, and she cheated.
What was he doing with all these?
I don't know. He was with Mariah Carey for a small period of time, and she cheated on him with Derek Jeter. And I said, David, you blow harder than Mariah does Derek. And then he turned around and flipped me off.
That's amazing.
And then they took him out of the game.
Oh, so you're the reason why they got taken out of the game. He got taken out of the game. You got him.
He got benched. Yeah, he got benched after that. And so, old Joe Torre, baby, he wasn't having any of it.
I guess not. That's awesome. That's
nice. So I feel bad about the interaction. But anyway, rumor has it that on there complaining that about Halle Berry, who is we're the official Halle Berry Cheese podcast.
She's a saint.
She's a saint. That she wasn't a good housewife. That she didn't cook. She didn't clean. She didn't do any of her wifely duties. And Kramer, maybe I'm off base here, but since when does a queen cook and clean?
That's a good point.
Since when does a goddess, wash your dirty ass drawers, dude? No, you got Halle Berry to marry you. You don't fucking make her clean your house. You do whatever she wants to make her happy.
I just don't get it, man. I just
don't.
You
just hang out with her.
Exactly.
Especially when you're rich. You're rich.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You expected her to clean that? You're not.
She's rich.
She's rich.
Yes.
Why the fuck was she cleaning her own house?
I'm pretty sure you could. You can afford whether with a maid or you can afford a cook.
Yeah,
this is a former MVP of the Major League Baseball. I get it, not getting paid like they didn't get paid like they do now. But
they're millionaires.
Halle Berry just got off Catwoman, just around that time.
They were rich.
Yeah, they had money.
She wasn't cooking and cleaning around your house. Dude, you're probably not cooking and cleaning around your house right now, bro.
He ain't. No, he's not.
No,
there's not a chance.
You have the hottest goddess that's ever existed on planet Earth as your wife. And you're like, oh, well, she didn't cook and clean for me because I'm just a fucking idiot. Dude, get the fuck out of here.
I agree.
Can't with him.
I love Halle Berry. Can't do that.
Halle Berry.
Put on a pedestal.
Halle Berry. Put that goddess on a pedestal and leave her there.
Mm-hmm. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Nobody puts Halle Baby in a corner.
You're right.
Yeah, 100%. Also, in other news of pop culture, there's going to be a special guest on Travis Kelce's podcast tomorrow.
Oh, I think I said there's going to be a special guest right here on Veach season, but that's not the
case. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are going to stop by Veach.
Dude, could you imagine?
They just like popped in behind the screen here, and I was like, oh yeah. Well, Travis was just down here shooting his GQ spread, and so
they're just hanging out behind the scenes right now for 39 minutes.
Yeah, just just listening to us talk about random ass shit. Yeah. No, listen, if I had Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift in my room with me right now, I guarantee you I would have led with that. But she announced that she has her 12th album coming out, buddy.
Nice.
Yes, 12th Taylor Swift album coming out.
I still don't know much about Taylor Swift.
Doesn't matter.
But good for her.
Your fiance does.
Yeah, she is a Swiftie, but I don't know if I don't think she actually knows the news yet. She hasn't really been on the social media in a minute.
Oh man, so like I saw it on Instagram because I was like up writing an article last night for Arrowhead Pride until like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
And then I went to go lay down in bed, and then one of my kids immediately woke up, and so then I went into their room and I was looking at Instagram while I was rocking it back down, and I saw it and I was like, oh, nice. And then I went to go drop them off at daycare this morning, and all the daycare teachers were talking about it, and I was like, oh. I'm from Kansas City, so obviously I know about this too. I had like a little moment where I was able to like hang out with the 22-year-old daycare teachers.
There you go.
And be cool, not just be like an old
weird
dad.
Dude.
Yeah, not just I was still an old weird dude.
Yeah,
I was at least I was an old weird dude that could hang for like one very small microscopic second.
Yeah, they turned the Union Station orange last night. So yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Good for her.
Yeah.
Imagine having that kind of...
Even though she wants to not want to establish residency here in Kansas City, but you know what? I get it. It's okay.
I wouldn't either. I mean,
yeah, you're right.
Kansas City.
You're right.
I love Kansas City.
For you, you're right.
No, I love Kansas City. Mm-hmm. I would love to establish residency in Kansas City. If I was worth $1 billion, though, I wouldn't establish residency anywhere. I would have a house in every city that I like around the world. And I would just go to whatever city I wanted to hang out in and just be there when I wanted to be there and not actually be a resident of any city. I would always come back home to Kansas City. Kansas City would always be home, and I would spend
that's a lot of your nut being in a lot of assets.
Yeah, my nut does go in a lot of assets. That is true. I mean, it's like Jason Sudeikis, right? Like he doesn't live in Kansas City anymore, but he came back and he filmed Ted Lasso on the Plaza.
True.
Right? You know, so Heidi Gardner lives in Kansas City, but she also has a place in New York for SNL.
Yeah, she works there. It makes sense.
Well, Taylor Swift works everywhere in every city around the world.
Taylor needs to live in like Paris or something. Didn't she used to live over there?
She lived in London and she lived in New York. And let's face it, during the football season, she lives in Kansas City.
You're right. Yeah, exactly. She's in that apartment down in like 1 light, 2 light, or however it is.
Yeah. Well, she's also probably in Travis Kelce's like $10 million mansion or whatever that he built.
Yeah. Well, no, she doesn't like staying there since it got broken into.
Oh, that makes sense. So, like, see, what do you mean? I don't know much about Taylor Swift. I just know exactly where she is at every point in time. And I was probably the one that broke into the house because of a secret Swiftie. You're like
couldn't have been me. I was doing Chiefs related things.
Yeah, like breaking into Travis Kelce's house.
Oh no, you can't put that devil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, you just all of a sudden it's like, what's that in the background there? It's like, is that Travis Kelce's high school jersey? Like, is that Taylor Swift's hair extensions? Like in the back there, next to Cosmo? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, he's wearing I clipped it to his tail.
You clipped with the hem. He stands up. He has this gorgeous blonde, luscious locks just flowing down. Oh shit! Okay, we got to actually talk about some Chiefs football today.
But first,
we got
a 5-star review.
Look at that shit. Okay, let's go.
All right, this is whoever. Shout out to you, Mr. My Goats, is the title of this by EJ_1017. But listen to all you guys on various platforms for the past 4 to 5 years or so. My go-to source for content as Chiefs fan living in the middle of Tennessee. Everything aside from Chiefs talk is a big plus. Never a dull episode. Love you, boys. #stay loose.
Love that. That's the GOAT?
No, they classified all of us as his goats, but that's from EJ.
Oh, EJ. Oh my gosh, EJ, bro. You are our goat. Hell yeah, buddy. You are a champion. You are a superstar. You are a gentleman and a scholar. And we appreciate the hell out of you for rocking and rolling with us, dude, and just kicking it and hanging out. And thank you so much for that 5-star review. And thank you just more than anything for being a Veach and fucking with us, because we love you guys. Honest to God, we do. We also got some love on social media.
Yeah, we do. We got some questions.
So some love on social media, but just some love in general. Like our boy JC Proctor said, just finished the latest Club Foolish Veach season pod. Fantastically entertaining as always. Rocky Magaña's man bun is in mid-season form.
Yeah, it is.
JC, we love you, dude. And then Lori responded to that tweet and said, the pod never misses, always brings the laughs and solid takes. And Rocky's man bun really is in championship shape already. Wow, a lot of love for the man bun. I love it. Thanks, Lori. Thank you, JC. You guys are awesome. And then just a moment ago, while we were on this pod, no, sorry, it was 13 hours ago, you got a message from Jay Binkley.
I did. He did you invite Veach to your wedding? I wish I could have.
You should have. You should just do it. Just fucking do it.
I don't have his address. He switched it up on me.
It's like, oh, well, to just send it to his office. Send it to his assistant. Yeah, just one Arrowhead Drive. Just fucking slide into his DMs.
Also, since we're on the line of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, our poet Larry Quinn did ask a question saying, does Travis Kelce propose to Taylor Swift by the end of the season?
No, Taylor Swift proposes to Travis Kelce.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Taylor Swift will be the one popping the question. You're right. Travis is dragging his feet for way too long.
She's not going to propose the question to him. She's just going to tell him, be like, hey, this is the day and time. Show up at Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris on this day of the offseason and wear a suit, because there's going to be a $20 million wedding that's going to happen.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. It's just the vows just happen. There's not even going down on one knee. You just get to that the cathedral and get it done. Then go back to the hotel room to consummate the wedding.
She walks to the cathedral. He walks up and she goes, yep. And then they don't even ask if he wants to or not. And then the priest just goes, yeah, all right, there you go. You guys are married. And then that's the end of it.
Yeah. I think we just hit that nail on the head.
We just hit it right on the head. Oh, and Lori also said she'll catch the replay in the morning for sure. And she appreciates us putting up our stuff on YouTube and Spotify.
Oh, awesome.
Wow, Lori, thank you so much for the double comment. Wow. Look at us go, Kramer.
Thank you all.
I feel so warm and fuzzy today now. I feel just like it's almost like football's back in session.
Somewhat. Football's somewhat back in session.
Listen.
Okay, Rocky, let's talk about the preseason game.
All right. So we're going to talk about two things guaranteed before we get out of here, and that's the game the Chiefs played and the game the Chiefs are going to play.
Yeah.
So let's start with the game the Chiefs played. All right. So Chiefs played the Arizona Cardinals. I'm not going to say they lost the game because
they did.
They did, but like nobody really wins or loses a preseason game. Like it doesn't matter.
I'll tell you someone who did lose the preseason game.
No.
I think Kingsley Sumatia lost his preseason game.
Yeah, he did not look
good.
Oh
my gosh, Rocky! A guy that I would be concerned about is him. I don't know what's the heck's going on with him.
Well, if you want to just extrapolate that to the Chiefs' offensive line depth in general, Wanya Morris looked atrocious. Hunter Norzad looked. Dear God, Bailey Zappi was bad, but
he had no help.
And like that backup offensive line was just non-existent. They all looked like Kingsley.
You also got to think about this too. I'm looking at this game probably about. I don't count my beers, but I'm drunk at this point in time. Still a bachelor party, and I'm just looking at. I'm kind of like chuckling, so like how bad the performance truly is, and I don't want to because those guys are trying to fight for a spot. But you know what? It's the entertainment factor at this point in time now.
Listen, Kingsley sucked.
Yeah, it was bad, dude. Oh, it was bad.
It was bad. But Josh Simmons was awesome. Trey Smith and Creed Humphrey obviously were awesome. Patrick Mahomes in the limited work that he had.
Just 4
was
passes.
awesome. Yeah. Jaden Hicks was awesome. Jason Brownlee, what
Dude,
a catch. What
I'm a
a
Brownlee guy.
catch, Rick.
I'm a Brownlee
Oh my
believer.
God, I'm a Brownlee believer now. Oh my Jesus. What a catch. Holy cow.
By the
Are
way,
you
he's pretty
kidding me?
damn good in Madden as well.
Yeah, he's a stud, dude. He like I don't know, like how do you if he keeps playing like that, how do you not have him on the roster?
I mean, he could be their solid, but he can make it 6, 7. If you carry 7, he could be that guy.
Man, Carson Steele is not making this roster if the Chiefs carry
No.
even 6 wide receivers.
Well, I mean, if they use him as a traditional fullback, if that's what Andy wants to come and bring back, I mean, that's the only reason why Carson Steele is even on here. It's actually interesting to see him listed as a fullback because we didn't see one at all last year.
It's interesting because I think that if Robert Tonyan could definitely handle that role as well for
Big Bob.
Kansas City. Yeah, Big Bob could handle that role as well. But yeah, I think for the first team offense, even though it was limited stuff, you liked everything you saw. Jalen Royals got lots of targets, got lots of action, lots of attention.
He looked good in practice today.
He looked good in practice. He looked good in the game, to be honest, for being his first action. There wasn't anything aside from Brashard Smith really kind of struggling in his limited reps that really like struck you on the offense as being like, oh man. And then in the secondary, I mean, I've always been a C-Row fan, man. Chris Rowland-Smith, dude's making a name for himself. And Spags said that his natural position is safety, right? Like that's where he sees him more naturally playing.
Oh, Roland Wallace?
Yeah. And he played safety and got an interception. Jaden Hicks got an interception. Your boy Noah Williams held it down on the outside. He was physical, looked like a starting outside corner in this league. So he looks like he might actually be panning out to be something. Ashton Gelati had some nice reps as well. Overall, there was a lot of positives to take away from this game. It's going to be, I mean, it was a terrible game for Sky Moore because a lot of people outperformed him.
Yes.
And it sucked, especially because Nico
Brownlee's performance kind of brought
well,
Sky
then
down.
also like Sky's not going to make it as a kick returner either. He's not going to beat out Tyquan Thornton and Nico Remigio, right, for kick return duties. And Nico Remigio taking back his only kickoff for 48 yards. I mean, that might have solidified him as winning the kickoff battle, which then means that he's going to be on this roster, which then raises Tyquan Thornton into question, which also raises Jason Brownlee into question, and which guarantees that Sky Moore is off this roster.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think Sky. I've been out on Sky Moore for the longest though. But the way that Nico, I mean, I want Nico as the punt returner. I always wanted Nico. If it wasn't Montreal Washington last year, I wanted Nico to come in, and boom, that's exactly what happened. So I mean, if Nico can win the starting job, that'd be great.
I think we might see Nico on kickoffs and maybe Tyquan Thornton on punts, and then they'll go that way.
Wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, but then also like the Chiefs running backs look pretty good, right? Like Kareem Hunt didn't look bad. Isaiah Pacheco didn't look bad. Like all in all, like the Chiefs offense, I thought looked nice.
I do find it concerning though on the defensive end with Joshua Williams playing deep into the fourth.
Yeah, that was
like what are we doing here?
That was concerning. And then the other concerning thing was just that aside from the offensive line play, both the backup the third and fourth string quarterback, Oladukin and Zappi both just looked lost out there.
Yeah.
Except for Bailey Zappi made that one legit ass throw on the run.
I must have missed it.
I think it got called back, honestly, also. But yeah, I mean it was like 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. So you probably definitely missed it.
Yeah, no, I that's a blur at that point in time of the night.
I was one of the only few sickos that was still like taking notes because I did write the 5 things we learned article after that. And so, but yeah, no, all in all, I thought it was a good preseason outing for the first team, which is really all you're really looking to care about. It is interesting that today, Joe Blameyer and Connor Embry, the passing game coordinator and the receiving coach, said that basically this team has to re-find its identity every single year, right? Like you can't just like take what you did last year and kind of carry it over to next year, which makes sense because every team's changed so much. But that their identity this year is basically they want to build their offense around speed and pushing the ball downfield, which I think every team wants to be able to push the ball downfield, but you can't always do it. But then also just finding space across the middle of the field too. But that it's going to be a speed predicated offense in their minds, which the Chiefs have the players for. So
they definitely do. They certainly do.
It makes sense. But yeah, no. Looking ahead to Seattle. What do you think? What are you looking for in the Seattle Seahawks game, Krame?
Jalen Moore at left guard. I feel like, I mean, at some point in time, Kingsley's not gonna. I don't see him panning out. I just want to see Jalen Moore there. I do. I want to see at least maybe a quarter and a half just with just Joshua Simmons and them two next to each other. Heck, even put Jalen Moore on the left tackle side when you take Josh Simmons out. Look at me, all these damn Joshua Williams, Josh Simmons. Why was all these Joshes on the team?
Why we got too many Joshes on the team?
I'm looking forward to seeing that. Also, we're not going to see more Pat, are we? Maybe one more drive, if that.
So generally, this is the game where the starters play the most.
Yeah, you're right.
So this is the game where the starters play the most, and then
we'll see if first
week 3.
Yeah. Okay.
A quarter. Andy Reid's going to say a quarter, but I bet it's 2 drives.
I do want to see more of Ashton Gelati out there. I saw the tape on him. Clear, he's so much better than FAU. It pains me saying that. So much better.
Yeah,
he's gonna be a nice rotational guy this upcoming season, I hope. And our guy Melvin Smith Jr. I need to see more of him.
Yep. I need to see that. I need to see Omar Norman Lott. I need to see a little bit more of him. I need to see what he can do. Selfishly speaking, I want to see fourth quarter cleanup duty by Nate Matlack. He's my second cousin.
No way.
Yeah, I'm on my mother's side, so he's my mother's cousin's son.
That's cool.
And so I can see old Nate Matlack get out there and have a few reps and cause a little bit of ruckus. Nate, we're rooting for you, buddy. We're proud of you. So
it's awesome.
Get out there and give them hell, and make and put some reps on tape and make the decision hard for the coaches.
Yeah, exactly.
And so so we're pulling for him. But yeah, I want to see Jalen Moore. I want to see more Jalen Royals. I want to see more Jason Brownlee now. Like I was excited to see some Magdalena, but then give me Jason Brownlee.
And pending how long this ankle injury is going to be nagging old Hollywood Brown, who knows? That's why they might open up having more guys in that wide receiver room as well that way.
Yeah, I'm praying that Hollywood Brown is just like have an abundance of caution because, bro,
you can't do it back-to-back seasons. You can't do it.
You can't do it back-to-back seasons, and
expect Chiefs Kingdom to have faith in you. You just can't.
Yeah, and I have him in a 20-team dynasty league.
Oh, wait, you're gonna get him? You're gonna get him in that league?
I already have it. Well,
you have 220. You have 220.
I have 2 20-team dynasty leagues. Yeah, I have him in my first 20-team dynasty league, and so I'm not gonna get him in this league. Only reason why I got him in that league is because it was like the 14th round and he was still there.
Oh yeah, that's great value.
It's like, wow,
people knew, not you.
Yeah, and so I was just like, wow,
damaged goods.
Yeah, that's all right. That's also, but like also when you're in a 20-team dynasty league, I feel like you like make decisions you wouldn't normally make, like drafting Caleb Williams to be my quarterback.
Yeah, but you know what? There's 20 other teams that have a quarterback. You got to at least pick somebody at some point. Because who'd you probably go with?
What?
Who'd you go with the first overall pick? Your first overall pick.
My first overall pick was So my first overall pick was the 17th pick in the draft, and I went with Marvin Harrison Jr.
You probably should have went quarterback there if there's any on the board.
Yeah, and there was. I waited until I waited until round 3 because there was a lot of quarterbacks on the board, but then the quarterback run started, and it was like the 8 picks before me were all quarterbacks, and so then it was like Caleb Williams or Dak Prescott or like it was like Jared Goff, and then it's a couple other guys.
I got to figure out how to determine our order for our 20-team league.
Well, it goes Rocky Magaña 1.
No,
Kramer
that's
Sansone 2. No, I know.
no.
I'm just joking.
I'll take the 20, so I get that 21st pick as well.
Yeah, I like that. I do like the 20th pick. I like that. If it's Snake, I like the turnaround. It almost sucks to be the first pick in like a 20-team league like that with a Snake draft because it's like, you pick first, but then it's like you got to wait so long.
So that's why I put in the polls today auction, because I haven't done an auction draft for so long.
Yeah, geez, man, it's been like a decade since I've done an auction draft.
So there's a vote in the league managers section, or not league manager section, just our section on there. Feel free to vote if you want to do an auction.
Yeah, I'll do whatever. You and me, baby. I'm easy, baby. I'll do anything, dude.
Beach season, baby. You got, you love it.
Beach season, baby. You know how we do, baby.
You know how we do.
You know how we do, baby. But yeah, so 10 p.m. kickoff, which I'm excited for. Super stoked to do a post-game show. Do a post-game show, and then write an article immediately following the post-game show at 2 a.m.
It's Friday night game, right? Or Saturday night?
It's a Friday night game.
Even better.
Yeah. So so excited about it.
I'm calling professional wrestling that night.
Blessed to be here. Blessed to be in this position. Blessed to be covering the Chiefs. Blessed to be here with you, Kramer.
Blessed to be here with you, Rocky.
Yeah. All right. So before we get out of here today, just we're gonna go through. I'm gonna go through some camp battles, and you just tell me who you think wins the position battle. Right?
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. Patrick Mahomes and Gardner Minshew.
Oh, easily Bailey Zappi.
Perfect. Good. All right. Travis Kelce, Noah Gray.
If it's for more touchdowns, Noah Gray, but Travis Kelce gets the starting job.
Yeah, of course. All right. So for real now, left guard Kingsley Suamataia or Jalen Moore.
That's why I want to see so much Jalen Moore this upcoming week against who are they playing? Seahawks.
Or Mike Caliendo.
Mike Caliendo looked bad. I didn't think Mike Caliendo looked good at all last week.
He did. He did not look good.
Jalen Moore, I hope we see. I think it's Jalen Moore. I do. I think Jalen Moore is the guy.
All right. All right. So then wide receiver 4, Jalen Royals or Nico Remigio.
Ooh.
Right, because we're assuming
for wide receiver 4, Jalen Royals.
Because Juju Smith-Schuster's number 3,
yes.
right? And we're this is assuming that off the bat that Rashee Rice is suspended.
Okay. Jalen Royals. I don't know if I want Nico catching if it's not a punt or kick.
Okay. Jason Brownlee or Jalen Royals.
Jalen Royals. From what I've been, his feet are so
he's
so quick.
Good. He's so good.
Dude, he can cut like on a dime. It's crazy.
All right. So then let's think here for interior defensive line snaps. We're going Omar Norman Lott or Mike Pennell for a starting job.
Mike Pennell.
Yeah, I think so for sure.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. I like to see Norman Lott, but that's not the case.
All right, give me your top 4 cornerbacks.
Well, I mean, Christian Fulton has been practicing, so I could put him back on this list because I like that right there is just nice and to know that boom he's practicing. Of course, Trent, Jalen Watson, but I mean his concussion is kind of concerns me right now, which I hope he can. Which he's number 2 clearly. Christian Fulton, the 3, because I think he will start week 1. I hope he starts week 1. Number 4. There's such a drop off after Trent. There's such a drop off.
Not going Noel Williams?
No, I do like Noel, but I mean, could Najee at least outdo him? I feel like no matter what, Spags is still impartial to Najee Johnson. And if
I'm asking you. I'm not asking Spags.
You're right.
I'm asking you.
I'm just trying to guess it and trying to understand what Spags thinking. You know what? Just do Noel. It's going to be Najee, but do Noel.
All right. There you have it. Camp battles. That's where we're at. All right. So then the other one I would have is running back number 2, Elijah Mitchell or Kareem Hunt.
Kareem Hunt. Mitchell's not making the team.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think he's making the team.
You think that they're
He's
not going to carry 4.
He's damaged goods. I wouldn't.
He looked good. He looked good last week.
I mean, but yeah, that was also against what 2s and 3s and 4s.
Yeah. All right, before we get out of here, we have one last thing, and that is that our poet laureate Larry Flynn did actually give us a poem this week as well.
Did he? I did not see this poem. Did he send to you directly?
Maybe. Did he just circumvent you? Oh yeah, he did. Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. He just got circumvented.
Did I do to Mr. Quinn?
Wow, you just got circumvented. You got circumcised by Mr. Quinn at the circumvention.
All right. I guess he doesn't like how I portrayed Andy Reid last week in the rap. So I guess I'm out. I'm out this week.
Oh, actually, no, he didn't send anything in. That was from February 9th.
Oh, that's a while ago. That's a while ago.
He just said a belated happy anniversary to me because it was me and my wife's anniversary this past week.
Oh, awesome! Well, happy anniversary, Rocky.
Thank you, Larry. Yeah, it was during the game on Saturday.
Nice.
And so I had to go back and watch the game after the fact because we went and did some axe throwing, and which was fun.
Is she good at it?
No, which is great for me because
Bro.
she's bad at it and very competitive. So it was great because she wanted to make like a sport out of it and have like bets and wagers. But I also just like destroyed her.
If I were to do that with my lucky one, I would lose 100% of the time.
Really?
No, for some reason she's good at throwing knives. She's good at throwing axes. I don't test anything when it comes to this house.
Is this like a Mr. and Mrs. Smith situation where you don't know that she's actually a trained assassin?
I mean, there's a possible. I don't know. Possibly.
Like when she says that she goes to work in St. Joe.
So we went to the.
Is she actually hopping on a Black Hawk helicopter and flying to Cuba to like assassinate like an extremist?
The craziest thing is we went to the Renaissance Festival this past year, and we were walked to the board where their throwing axes at, and the guy was like, "Yeah, no one's has stuck anything. You can try it, but no one's actually stuck the board at all today." One of my friends did it. He didn't hit it. Caitlin went and grabs it, throws it. First throw, boom. It sticks. It's like what? It's like yeah. I don't mess with her.
There you go. She's a Valkyrie. She's a Valkyrie Viking warrior princess.
I just gotta be careful when we're cutting the cake for our wedding.
You just gotta be careful if you have an RSVP for their fucking wedding, you better do it. Her ass is gonna be coming at you with a throwing axe, a throwing knife, a fucking longbow. She'll scalp your shit and just put it in her little satchel and keep it for the honeymoon night. She's gonna present you with like a pile of like 50 scalps that she took at the wedding.
I swear, if
people who did RSVP on time,
if one of the scalps is your man bun, I'm gonna be so disappointed.
I can't guarantee it won't. All right, I'm Rocky Magaña. He's Kramer Sansone. Be good to each other. We love you guys. We appreciate you, and thank you for rocking with us. And have a great night. Bye.